43. NP and company has imported goods worth $7 lakh. Amount is payable after 3 months. Company has also exported goods worth $450,000 and this amount is receivable in 2 months. For receivable, there is a forward contract already taken at 48.90. Okay, so no matter what the actual rate is post 2 months, my rupee equivalent of $450,000 is fixed at what price? 48.90, because I've successfully hedged my dollar receipt. Okay, so what will be my receipt, just in case if I want to write it down? $450,000 into rupee by dollar 48.90. So my rupee equivalent is fixed receipts of 4,50,000. The rupee equivalent receipt of 4,50,000 is fixed at 48.90. So accordingly, the receipt comes up to into 48.9, which is 2 crore 20 lakh 5,000. So this is fixed. Okay, further what they have said in the question, the market rate for dollar and rupee are given to us. Spot 2 month forward and 3 month forward points are given to us, and spot rate is given. The company wants to cover the risk, hedge the risk, and it has two options to do that. First one is cover the payables in the forward market also. Now see, the receivable, they've already covered the risk using a forward contract of 48.90. Now they're saying cover the payables in the forward market as well. Let's do that. It's very simple. The first option here only should I do. See, or we can just go to the solution, the study material, and we can see that, but this first part we'll do anyway. So the payable is $7 lakh. Payable dollar, which is nothing but, in order to pay dollar I will have to buy these dollars, and it's a direct dollar quote, and the customer, since the customer is always at a loss in the market, the customer will buy high. Okay, so buy high, therefore my spot is equal to 48.70 is what I'll select, buy high, plus 2 months and 3 months both are given to us. Now if you notice the payable is after 3 months, so 2 months is of no use to me. I'll directly jump to the 3 months premium points that are provided to me, 40 and 45. So since I'm buying high, so I will have to select 45. Okay, I add them, I say 5, 11, 9, 4, 49.15 is my 3 month forward rate. Okay, and using these rate I will hedge now. So my amount is given to me 7 lakh, the currency is dollar, multiply that by 49.15. Okay, so I'll get the amount. So we'll do that also. $7 lakh into rupee by dollar 49.15 comes up to rupee equivalent. So I have fixed my rupee payout post 3 months. Right now only I've done that at spot using the forward contract, into 49.15 comes up to 3 crore 44 lakh 5,000. Okay, now what we can do is, now if you notice one thing, the payables is post 3 months and the receivable what I've received is actually post 2 months. I will be receiving amount, this 2 crore 20 lakh, after 2 months itself. So for 1 month, if you notice, these funds are ideal. So what anyone will do is, rather than keeping these funds idle, I will actually invest it somewhere. Where? So they've given, see, cost of rupee funds is 12%. So I will invest these for 1 month only, because after 1 month I have a payout standing at 3 crore 44 lakh 5,000. Okay, so my there is no place we can actually do the solution here. One second. Rupee equivalent payable is equal to 3 crore 44 lakh 5,000 less rupee equivalent receivable is equal to 2 crore 20 lakh 5,000. Was it 2 crore 20 lakh 5,000? Okay, so this would be netted off ideally, but since I'll also write the tenure. This is in 3 months and this is in 2 months. So I have already received this rupees. I will have already received these rupees in 2 months, and since these funds, it is better not to keep the funds idle because I can easily earn interest. Interest is at the rate of 12% they've given in the question. So I will invest these funds for 1 month. Why 1 month? Because in 3 month time again I have a payable standing out. Okay, so I'll just net it off this first. 3.44 minus 225,000 comes up to 1 crore 24 lakh. Okay, but this is not my net payout, this is my gross payout, you can say. Okay, therefore gross payable is equal to rupee 1 crore 1.2 crore less interest earned on receivables. Now receivable, if I'm standing at 0.0, but if I'm standing at the 2 month point, if I've reached that point, then it is receipts. I've actually received it on receipt of 2 crore 20 lakh 5,000 for 1 month only. Okay, 1 month, because I again have a payout at the 3 month point, so which is 2.2 crores into 1 by 12 months into 12%. The 12% rate is already given to me, so I'll calculate 2 crore 20 lakh 5,000 into 1 by 12 into 12% is 2 crore 20 lakh 50 rupee. So this is my income. Okay, and this is my outflow, and this is my inflow. So therefore net payable is equal to minus 1.24 crores comes up to 1 crore 21 lakh 79,950 watt rupee. This is my final answer for part A. Okay, this is part A. Now let's go to the study material itself and see. Wait. This is the question. This is the solution. Okay, 43, first option A, to cover the payable and the receivable in the forward market. So receivable first we'll see. Receivable after 2 months is 4,50,000. The forward rate already decided 48.90. So I got 2 crore 20 lakh 5,000. This is the rupee equivalent. I've successfully hedged the receivable. Okay, chapter closed. Then no, there's one more point here which we also did, the interest part. So we have the receivable, but these funds will be idle. So rather to keep them idle, rather than keeping them idle, it's better to invest them at 12% rate for 1 month only. Why 1 month? Because at again point from 2 months to 3 months, there is a difference of 1 month gap, and in the 3 month tenure, there's again we have a payable going out, so it has to be only for 1 month. Okay, so when we do that, it's a simple calculation, 2,20,050. So my net, okay, before going to net, we also have one thing which is payable. So receivable we did interest on receivable. Now the payable part. Okay, 1 second. Amount payable after 3 months is 7 lakh forward rate is 48.45. Our forward rate, if you notice, we had calculated it here. Let's go to the question. Our forward rate was 49.15. For them, see, what they have done is, what we took, one second, let me use a different thing. What they've done is 48.45. They've taken this as direct quotes. See, 2 month and 3 month, they've taken this as direct quotes, but which is not correct, because they've clearly mentioned in the question these are points and not quotes. So if you take direct quotes, then 48.45 is what we can also get. We have also done the same thing. Since it's dollar payable, so we will have to buy these dollars. The customer being always at loss, the customer will buy high, and it's a direct dollar quote, so buy high. So this will be 40 or 45. It's going to be 45. But what they've taken is, they have taken it as direct quotes. See, they've given a note as well. They said that right, in the question it has not been clearly mentioned that whether the quotes are given for the quotes given for 2 and 3 months in point terms are premium points or direct quotes. No, they've clearly said, I mean, if it's in point terms, it means that they are premium points and not quotes. But according to them, there is a confusion here. And although the above solution is based on the assumption that these are direct quotes, see, but the students can also consider them as premium points and solve accordingly. So we have solved accordingly only. So our solution is correct. The solution is correct if you solve them assuming that these are not direct quotes, rather these are premium points. But purely as per the institute solution, then you take this rate 48.45. How we got that rate, that also I've explained, and hence the payable, the rupee equivalent payable comes up to 3,39,15,000. And when you net it off, now how do you net off? Payable is 1, this is what you have to pay, this is what you will receive, this also is what you will receive. So my actual payable is this, A minus this is going to give me the gross payout, minus this interest also is going to give me the net payout. So A minus B minus C. Okay, easy. The second part of the question, let me just delete all these things. To lag the receivable by 1 month and cover the risk only for the net amount. Now see, we initially had an issue where we could not directly net it off. Why we could not do it? Because even though, if you notice, the currencies are same, dollar, but the tenure was different. One was 3 months and one was 2 months. So now, in order to mitigate that issue, what they have said is to lag the receivables by 1 month. See, I'll just do the payables were 3 months and the receivables were 2 months. And the payable, the amount was $7 lakh and the receivable is $4,50,000. Okay, so dollar matches. So this part is satisfied. This was where we had an issue, the tenure. What they have said is, okay, you have an issue here. What you do is, instead of 2 months, make it 3. How do you make it 3? By lagging the receivables, by lag the receivables. So that's how we got 3 months here as well. So now can we net off? Yes, now it's possible. So now we can net this off and we get this as $2,50,000 payables. Okay, the better word is net payable. Okay, this is how we do it. So now, since it's 3 months, we'll have to use the 3 month forward rate for this net $2,50,000 payout. So again, as per the institute, the rate is, these are not the points, but these are quotes. So I will have to pay the same thing. I'm repeating, pay dollars is equal to, how will I pay dollar? I will have to go into the market and buy these dollars. The quote given to me, fortunately, is a direct dollar quote, and I am the customer, and the customer is always at a loss. The customer will buy high and sell low. This time I want to buy the dollars, so I will buy at a higher quote. So that is 45. So my quote here is 48.45. Okay, this is the quote, and my quantum is 2,50,000, the net quantum, and my currency is dollars. Okay, so I can do it here also. but there's no space as such. Here will do. Part B. Rupee equivalent is $2,50,000 into rupee by dollar 48.45. Dollar goes, my rupee equivalent is 48.45 into 2,50,000 is 1 crore 21 lakh 12,500 rupee. Correct? Okay, so we go back to the study material. Now see, assuming that since the forward contract for receivable was already booked, it shall be cancelled if we lack the receivable. Yes, so see, this is the part that we have missed. This is very logical also. See, the question has been extremely clear in this part, is that the for receivable, a forward contract is already taken. They've booked the forward contract. Okay, so since they've already booked the forward contract, we will first have to cancel this forward contract. Okay, so we had not done this part. Let's do the cancellation part here only. Let's see, cancel the original receivable is sell dollar forward contract at the rate 48.90. okay, therefore original is sell dollar. See, receivable means I will be getting $4,50,000 post 3 months or post 2 months. Okay, receivables, once again the question, 4,50,000 receivable in 2 months, so this is 2 months. Okay, so sell dollar means I'll receive dollars of 4,50,000. Now as an Indian, I don't really have to keep these, and I'm not even allowed to keep these dollars. I will have to sell these dollars to the authorized dealers in the Indian market. So sell dollar, and this contract was fixed at 48.90. we had hedged this contract. Now in order to cancel, you take the opposite position, right? So buy dollar, this is the original and this is the cancellation part. Buy dollar at what? Now the issue is the rate. See, I will cancel, this is all happening at the 2 month time, at 2 months forward rate. Okay, because the receivable are at 2 month and we had booked the forward contract of 2 month time period. Okay, 2 month sell dollar, 2 month forward rate. So we go here, we say 2 months, the swap points. So no, we are not considering these as premium points. We are taking it directly, taking them directly as quotes as per the institute. Okay, so 25 and 30, these are the quotes. Okay, let me write it down. 2 month forward quotes available to us. These are, by the way, rupee by dollar quotes, 25 and 30. Or should I write it as properly 48.25 and 48.30? These are the quotes that are available to me. Okay, now which one will I select? I want to buy dollar, and it's a direct dollar quote because dollar is the standard currency here, and the customer will buy high or buy low. The customer is always at a loss. The customer will buy high. Okay, buy high, a direct dollar quote. So the rate here is 48.30. 48.30. Okay, now if you notice a different color, now if you notice, selling dollars at 48.90 and buying them at 48.30. So clearly there is a profit here. Okay, there is a profit. Therefore, profit on cancellation, which is rare, but it's happening. Profit on cancellation is equal to 48, no, 0.6 per dollars. Now how much dollars do we have? The receivable quantum was 4,50,000, so into dollar 4,50,000, and this is per dollar, so rupee by dollar. Dollar goes, and I'm left with how much? 4,50,000 into 0.6 is 2,70,000. So this is also my income in case I lag the receivables for 1 month. Okay, let's go back to the solution. Now, once again, part B. Assuming that since the forward contract for receivable was already booked, it shall be cancelled if we lag the receivable. Okay. Accordingly, any profit and loss on cancellation for the contract shall also be calculated and shall be adjusted as follows. Very correct. Yeah, we agree with this. Amount payable in dollars is 7 lakh. Amount receivable after 3 months is 4,50,000. Initially, it was after 2 months, but now since we've lagged the receivable by 1 month, the amount receivable is also after 3 months. So hence we get the net payable, which is 2,50,000. All these words are extremely important. Net payable. The applicable rate is 48.45. We calculated how, and we also had the rupee equivalent payable, 1 crore 21 lakh 12,500. We also calculated this. Okay. Now profit on cancellation of forward contract. Profit on cancellation of forward contract 48.90 minus 48.30. How we derived 48.30, it's already explained, and into 4,50,000 is our receivables, so we get 2,70,000. So my net payable is 1.21 crores minus this profit. Okay, so the net outflow is only 1.18 crores. Since the net payable is least in the first option, this one, the first option is cover both receivable and payable separately in the forward market. Hence the company should cover them in the forward market. Okay, this is the end of the solution. Bye bye.